in today's society. Everything is fair, at least that's how it seems to me.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go, and towing the slab here, Shane McClanahan.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And a pitch. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Edouard Julien. That one's in there. Strike one. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Oh, 1 down. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Castro gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now Correa up to hit. In there at the knees for a strike. And at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. In the air, foul off first. Aranda pulls that one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 3. Now snap throw to first. Castro dives back in safely. Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Step off, throw to first. Castro back in on a dive. The 1-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
At the belt and fires.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. No throw, safe at second. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this American League Division Series. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
That's a slider for a strike.
1 ball.
I think
1
it's
strike.
huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
And the pitch. Rudder takes off.
2-1.
Pitch is low.
No, he's
And
in.
that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Twins 1, the Rays coming to bat. Back here with my pal Siggy. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Bailey Ober.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The pitch.
1
Yandy
ball, no
Diaz
strike.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals. That's in there. And a count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2-2.
High fly ball out into left center field. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A gigantic blast. His second homer of this series, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Josh Lowe. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Bounce to the right side. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Jonathan Aranda. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Solo shot ties it for Tampa. All even at 1 apiece. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
Why to kick the pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater, 98. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Next offering upstairs.
No, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
Here comes a pitch. He goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Carlos Santana stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 out, bases empty. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
The pitch. That's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. The 3-1. Foul ball there. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting in, the right fielder, Max.
Now batting Max Kepler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Santana, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and that gives him the lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And there's a ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it's gone. They go back to back, and they add on. It's 4-1.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. Singled and scored his first time. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Slider misses outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls. No
2
strike.
gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side. Loud gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Ober back to work. Right through there for a strike. Ober, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Cole Irvin on the pitch out of the pen here.
Number 24.
1-2. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. The Twins leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Correa hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now Royce Lewis. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
That one missed.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering upstairs.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
One down, base is empty. And a base hit right there. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. That's in there. It's 0-1. Buxton, the runner at second with one away. Liner, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one clips the corner. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Is lifted in the air, sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags for third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 outs. Got a good eye there.
No, he's really working him away, this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 6. The Rays. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Workbeck. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a strike in there.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
This to center field. Long run, tracks it down. 1 away.
Batting up.
Jose Caballero will hit next. And the first offering is not close. The Twins leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. That one's in there, and the count even 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
That's inside.
3-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
They'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
That smash towards center. Nabs it, and that is that. Down in order go the Rays. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Jeffrey Springs.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from so there's no public enemy. I'm the white Mary that chunky in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. My favorite brand, Rio, Tokyo, they all get though. I enjoy your fat and loose on a Friday afternoon, and it never comes too soon. Gotta keep it real hush hush. Can't let the man know that you're much. The stuff to stash in the secret hatch underneath the dash. Flash a confident smile and continue to.
Now, Matt Walmer. He's already homered here in this one.
Matt Walmer.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Hit in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
The designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. And now the DH, Willie Castro. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
Lau sends it to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the win, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins 6, the Rays 1. Third game of the division series. And now here is Brandon Lowe. As the lefty gets to work. That one misses. 1-0.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty. And a ball evens the count.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time. Bounce to the right. Julian. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Jonathan.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. Into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
At second here with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Struck out swinging his first time. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Man at second. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Number 52 appears to be getting loose. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Swing, and he breaks his back and makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. They trail it 6-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. The lefty fires. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2. And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Tosses across to first. That takes care of Correa.
Now down. Third baseman, Royce.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Waste no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
One out, runner at second. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Pickoff throw. Lewis back on a dive. First pitch misses. Man at second. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one to first, and he grabs it foul. Aranda. He takes it on his own. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now the catcher, Ryan.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a foul ball. Lewis on third with 2 out. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Twins 6, the Rays 1. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Irvin back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The pitch. And that'll fall for a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Jose Siri. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ben Workman. There's the strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Lewis snags it for the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero struck out looking at his first at bat. Bounce to the left side. Lewis rolls across the diamond. That's out number 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Manuel Rodriguez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So digging in, Carlos Santana.
The first base.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Santana, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Low, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two outs. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Got it foul for the ball. Now go the Twins in order. They lead it though 6-1. Bottom of the 6th. And now Yandy Diaz. The pitch. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw on to Santana. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Second baseman, Brandon.
Lau at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Twins leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now it's even up. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And he deals. Go with the shift on, pitch right into it. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back. The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.